1, 2, 3, dale.
You're now tuned into our lane airwaves, maintaining relevance in Kingdom Knocking.
Presented by DP.
If God created the moon, the stars, and the sun, would you assume he thought it was fun? When he bruised the heart of his one and only son, for the humans mocking his love. If I could prove he's watching above, they still wouldn't choose the father and son or the spirit, cause the truth is pretty useless when they use it to do whatever they want. If I'ma die for my faith through drive-by, a bullet ain't enough to move my mind. I regret it when I'm looking through hindsight. If I love him and he gets the truth, why lie? Did he disrespect those who ripped his flesh? No, he kissed the blessed foes to win their dead souls. They grip their text blow and slit our necks slow, then film and expose it on internet shows. But in the end, when their sin is exposed, he will defend all the men who kept close. I recommend that you live and let go of all of the friends that pretend and yet don't. Cause some of y'all could have been successful. One phone call and my dividends will explode. But evidently my spirit said no. I never let riches contend with Jehovah. Cause I'll die if I have to, ride to the moon, fly if I have to. I look the devil in his eyes if I have to let somebody know that Christ coming back soon. And I know you don't believe me, but 5 years ago I would've never believed me. But he showed me the truth in his word, and I would've been a fool to refuse what I heard. I don't know what y'all been told, but I can't sell my soul. I can't fix it to you. I won't throw my life away. I can't throw my life away to you. I don't know what y'all been told, but I can't sell my soul to you. I won't throw my life away. I can't throw my life away to you. Cause my Redeemer lives. I can go and feed the kids, and I'ma seek the fish and show them that the King exists till they on their knees again. And if ever the season ends, my deepest wish is to pick you up whenever you might need a lift. Christ please for the needs of the meek, and the least we give is a whole life till I breathe in it. So catch your fish in the net like I'm trying to use Wi-Fi. Would you follow if you knew that you might die? And leave your kids when they're telling you bye-bye. Bigger than sitting in church saying, ooh, my. Cause he was dripping more blood, split and torn up to win the force of redemption for us. But you skip the borders to lift the Lord up, extending your love to men that scorn us. So this is for the Christian, Egyptian, and Kenyan martyrs who never got the last chance to kiss their daughters. To the sons that's crying cause they missed their fathers. Since you died before us, you lived before us. Your death wasn't in vain, you remembered for the way you spoke life at the end of yours. And one day the Lord will avenge you for it. Cause I'll die if I have to, ride to the moon, fly if I have to. Look the devil in his eyes if I have to let somebody know that Christ coming back soon. He's coming back soon. So raise your fists up and leave the back room, cause heaven's calling. We'll sing the last tune, the curtains open, it's time to pass through. I don't know what y'all been told, but I can't sell my soul. I can't fix it to you. I won't throw my life away. I can't throw my life away to you. I don't know what y'all been told, but I can't sell my soul to you. I won't throw my life away. I can't throw my life away to you. I don't know what y'all been told, but I can't sell my soul. I can't fix it to you. I won't throw my life away. I can't throw my life away to you. I don't know what y'all been told, but I can't sell my soul to you. I won't throw my life away. I can't throw my life away. Oh no.
When I was dead, provide my soul. Takes the broken, makes them whole. Takes the bound, makes them free. Takes the weak and makes them strong. All of my sins have been erased. He has lifted my disgrace. I'm overjoyed, overjoyed that Jesus would make me whole.
I ain't trying to be hot, I'm trying to be relevant. I ain't a candle, I ain't trying to wax eloquent. I'm running for my life now, trying to fight hard. These ain't just lyrics, but a contrite heart. Yeah, feeling it like the heat in the summer. We know better, but the flesh should be keeping us running. Back to leeks and onions, as of recent discovered. If it's in the dark, it's impossible to keep secrets covered. Who would've known that my indiscretions would reach my cousins? I apologize to me, my niece and others. You should have been able to trust, but I breached the covenant. I knew you all before you was able to reach the cupboard. Now when I preached in public, it's all out the window. Cause sin contradicted a lot of what my pen wrote. Yeah, especially when I wrote an open book. Apparently there was something in me I overlooked.
Now I was dead, provide my soul. Takes the broken, them whole. Takes the bound, makes them free. Takes the weak and makes them strong. All of my sins have been erased. He has lifted my disgrace. I'm overjoyed, overjoyed that Jesus would make me whole.
Check my records, I got some priors like Harlem Nights. I need Jesus Davidson like a Harley bike. Wasn't hardly right, what I did was wrong, and it ticks me off and it sets me off. And I hate the consequences cause death results. But I know I reap what I sow like Betsy Ross. Yeah, he ain't tip me but he let me fall. Now I carry all that pain, sin left me scarred. He ain't let me fall, he ain't let me go. And now I went astray, but sin left me broke. Yeah, the light for me ain't no crystal stair, but I keep climbing cause the diamond is crystal clear. At times I'm quiet, I get a chair, sit and stare and think about the ways that sin affected my fiscal year. Yeah, the tide is turning now, the shifting gears. Though I'm weak, he's giving strength in the midst
Now
of
it's
tears.
dead, revive my soul. Takes the broken, makes them whole. Takes the bound, makes them free. Takes the weak and makes them strong. All of my sins have been erased. He has lifted my disgrace. I'm overjoyed, overjoyed that Jesus would make me whole.
I felt dead and lonely, only God knows. Then Jesus came and breathed life on my dry bones. I know a lot, knowing a lot's not wrong, but now it's all about application like the iPhone. Yeah, I got hang-ups like dial tones. Yeah, but Jesus hung up and died, so no condemnation, that's my consolation. Am I still guilty? Not a conversation. Now I just wanna proclaim it in the congregation. God is good and Dr. Jesus got a lot of patience. Yeah, I'm on the operating table, heart palpitating, looking what the plot is shaping. Gotta thank the body, cause y'all came behind me. When my foot slipped and I sank in the valley, and something supernatural happened when the saints rallied. My true friends held me up like a bank robbery, and that's foolproof. I can't even front like a gold tooth. I hate what I had to go through, but I love the fact that I got to know you. So what you are witnessing now is the whole truth.
When I was dead, revive my soul. Takes the broken, makes them whole. Takes the bound, makes them free. Takes the weak and makes them strong. All of my sins have been erased. He has lifted my disgrace. I'm overjoyed, overjoyed that Jesus would make me whole.
Yeah. It's only right, baby, I gave you my life.
Oh, it's only right.
Put it down quite flat. Yeah. Okay, I paint this picture so vividly in description. Whenever you take a listen, you remember my Christmas. I walk you down the streets on the block, 6'8" to be exact. Driftwood was the park. From a time mom's whistle from out the front porch. Have you running home so fast from them basketball courts? And I remember like it was yesterday, bagging up the work with my brother who thought he turned state. Best friends, 1 out of 2, gon' always turn to snake. Sad statistic. Unfortunately, it's just the status quo. A dirty game in which somebody just always gotta go. That's why I don't have friends that have brothers. So if you betray me, you betraying our mother. It's more than just loyalty and respect when it comes to love, bruh. I recollect all the times on iTunes and get a lump sum. You can't be upset cause I mastered an outlet. Carved my own lane. Music by Street Runner, but the flow's still the same. No more flipping canes. Still numbers on the board and we leading in the game. Yeah, and I promise I'll never compromise. No matter how many posters or autographs I sign. From every stage I get the grace, is my duty to tell them about the one and only true and resurrected savior. I make music for the rap purists. I'm the bridge from the pastor to the tattooist. No questions at all, I just do it, I'm just that fluid. It gets deeper than just rap music. Yeah, so do more than just clap to it. Not used to the sound and just adapt to it. Cause this victory, 2 fingers in the air, you can't get to me. Truth verse to make believe. I'm hanging to my faith so faithfully. And it's just the intro, you just wait and see. Patiently, victory. This victory, two fingers in the air, you can't get to me. Truth versus the make believe. I'm hanging to my face so faithfully, and this just the intro. You just wait and see. Patiently, victory. It took me 15 years to make it overnight. For you little whippersnappers with your overbites, I know you 15 and your flow is tight. I know there's some exceptions, but you really haven't done much in life. You probably have nightmares if you watch Poltergeist. Matter of fact, you ask you, Larry, why you rolling dice? Let you tell it, you got saved, gotta be a rapper. Nothing else left in the world that's worth going after. A state of mind of almost every brother that I meet. No one's trying to excel in any other feats. All they do is DM me, they asking me for features. I never met them, I ain't starving, so I just don't see it. The promised land is calling, I'm just praying you could be there. Pray for me as well, I stay on feet like orthopedics. Cause this victory, two fingers in the air, you can't get to me. Truth versus the make believe. I'm hanging to my face so faithfully, and it's just the intro, you just wait and see. Patiently, victory, this victory, two fingers in the air, you can't get to me. Truth versus the make believe. I'm hanging to my face so faithfully, and this just the intro, you just wait and see. Patiently, victory. And here I go back on my Ellie tip. Words like grams on a scale when distributed. I came back from a cell to an open field. I could hustle, flip words like it's dope to deal. Took time, it belonged to me. Them OGs locked down, swore the oath to keep. No longer see loyalty, must be too much to ask honestly. So I'm in the 757 drinking honest tea. And here's a fact that you need to know. Jesus took the wheel, drives my life like a vehicle. That's the Cadillac ATS 2.0 turbo with the Q system. Now you listen, every story that you tell me I done lived it twice. And yeah, we share the gospel with a pizza pie. Keep rapping like the hood's all there is, and the hood's all you ever gonna have for your kids. And my aim's not based on a scope neither. Misfit to the day of my last breather. I'm here to make sure that the culture shifts, bringing God to it, making sure he's involved in it. I'm here to make sure that the culture shifts, bringing God to it, making sure he's involved in it.
The streets don't love you, but you need to know you have a Father in heaven that adores you. I am a child of God,
helping others prosper eternally. From hood to hood, block to block. Reaching the unreachable, teaching the unteachable. We them hope dealers, Wordsmith. Sometimes I wake up in a deep sweat, stress, sleepless. Daily I'm traumatized, open eyes, feeling misery. Often prophesied since a youth, carry burden of proof daily. Life is a noose, wonder if I'll burn up in Haiti. Life is patternized, shattered, family ties severely, into crime sincerely. Thuggish, almost careerly, jail was deafening, never confessing guilty to the jury. Inside I'll be feeling living, building negative fury. Street nights, we packing that heat, life's a struggle. Daily we hustle, knocking the bundle, living humble. Benefiting, raising my seeds, I'll be babysitting, chronic driven, plotting on getting riches that I envision. Locking low, picture this Glock that I hold busting. Raw steel, willing to bust loose for nothing. Every day is vital, got me living more homicidal. I feel I'm entitled to all the riches stated in Bibles. Muddy hoes stacking, bloody dough, a ritual. Poverty visual, making criminals more habitual. Lord, I be trying, I swallow from always crying. Attending these wakes, seeing the face, people dying. Wonder why we stressed out and living this way. Cause we stuck up in the ghetto, broken ducking from strays. But God saved me, remember me, I keep it solid G. Now we helping others prosper eternally.
I be on the block till they murder me, helping others prosper eternally. When it comes to this gospel, I got no chill. For real, I can teach you how to hope deal. Neighborhood hope dealer, hope dealer. We some neighborhood hope dealers, hope dealer. Neighborhood hope dealer, hope dealer. We some neighborhood hope dealers, hope dealer.
You already know what it is. It's God over money till I'm gone with the wind and the smoke disappears. The flow's more potent than tying your dome off with a rope to inject dope in both of your ears. From a pocket full of blue dolphins. Now the church on the block with a new offering. Knocked by the rock before I got too far in it. Now I march with the saints like a dude brawling for New Orleans. Nah, we ain't lukewarm in it, we too fortunate. Separated from the Father for too long and just caught up in the coops and the loop. But the truth is, if you ain't with the Father, you just in a cool orphanage. Home been waiting on you, but Satan make love sound like it's hating on you. If you're lost, I run across the nation for you, and I can take you to the Savior for the decision I can't make it for you. Bizzle.
be on the block till they murder me, helping others prosper eternally. When it comes to this gospel, I got no chill. For real, I can teach you how to hope deal. Neighborhood hope dealer, hope dealer. We the neighborhood hope dealers, hope dealer. Neighborhood hope dealer, hope dealers. We the neighborhood hope dealers, hope dealers.
Slow creep, rolling 4 deep up in the Malibu. I slide through where they slide through and serve beef like a drive-thru. My crew brings Christ to the alley. I'm a Cali fool, feed him the rock, call it a alley-oop. Yeah, Brody, you shanking where I bring the word. Gunshots, holding prayer circles where they stain the curb. We make disciples where they're toting Glocks, cause it's funkier than dope fiend socks. The black side of this, some old steam pots. They rock product till the whole thing drops. Chopping and hit the block for more green knots. God's the father, and before he's mocked, he'll make your whole team flop like some codeine shots. Yeah, I keep telling them we out here, baby. Not once a year either, we are out here daily, I've been where they gang bang. You ain't do it yet? Christ did the same thing. Who do you reflect? We bring the truth to the set where you can lose your neck. Dope dealer or hope dealer, who do you respect? When it comes to the gospel, I got no chill. For real, I can teach you how to hope deal. He's the bread of life, boy, it's so real. I don't just wanna slice him with the whole meal. When it comes to this mobbing, I got no chill. For real, let me teach you how to hope deal.
I be on the block till they murder me, helping others prosper eternally. When it comes to this gospel, I got no chill. For real, I can teach you how to hope deal.
Neighborhood hope dealer, hope dealer. We the neighborhood hope dealers, hope dealer. Neighborhood hope dealer, hope dealer. We the neighborhood hope dealers, hope dealer. Hope dealer, hope dealer, hope dealer.
Muchas cosas que aprender y las experiencias te hacen entender que solamente vives para ellas una vez. Oh, yo sé que en el camino habrán tropiezos por doquier. Levantarse es difícil de hacer. Cuando el mundo te abandona sientes que nadie te quiere. Ayudarte, que cuando caigas y su misericordia, si crees en su poder, no te rindas, no, camina sin temor y verás tu recompensa. Sus palabras nunca son inciertas, no, no te rindas tú, camina en su luz y verás que en él todo saldrá bien, porque te ama él siempre fiel. Sé que es profundo el dolor que hay en tu ser y la culpa hoy te ciega al no ver que en los brazos que se abren para tú saber que él te ama no importa lo que ha sucedido y lo que pueda suceder, lo que ha pasado, lo que pueda acontecer. Si comprendieras que aunque falles él es fiel y tu abrigo siempre, que cuando caigas y su misericordia, si crees en su poder, no, no te rindas, oh, camina sin temor y verás tu recompensa.
Lord said to Moses and Aaron in Egypt,
This month is to be for you the first month of your year. Tell the whole community of Israel that on the 10th day of this month, each man is to take a lamb for his family, one for each household. If any household is too small for a whole lamb, they must share one with their nearest neighbor, having taken into account the number of people there are. You are to determine the amount of lamb needed in accordance with what each person will eat. The animals you choose must be year-old males without defect, and you may take them from the sheep or the goats. Take care of them until the 14th day of the month, when all the members of the community of Israel must slaughter them at twilight. Then they are to take some of the blood and put it on the sides and tops of the door frames of the houses where they eat the lambs. That same night, they are to eat the meat roasted over the fire, along with bitter herbs and bread made without yeast. Do not eat the meat raw or boiled in water, but roast it over a fire with the head, legs, and internal organs. Do not leave any of it till morning. If some is left till morning, you must burn it. This is how you are to eat it, with your cloak tucked into your belt, your sandals on your feet, and your staff in your hand. Eat it in haste. It is the Lord's Passover. On that same night, I will pass through Egypt and strike down every firstborn of both people and animals. And I will bring judgment on all the gods of Egypt. I am the Lord. The blood will be a sign for you on the houses where you are. And when I see the blood, I will pass over you. No destructive plague will touch you when I strike Egypt. This is a day you are to commemorate. For the generations to come you shall celebrate it as a festival to the Lord, a lasting ordinance. For 7 days you are to eat bread made without yeast. On the first day, remove the yeast from your houses. For whoever eats anything with yeast in it, from the first day through the 7th, must be cut off from Israel. On the first day, hold a sacred assembly, and another one on the 7th day. Do no work at all on these days, except to prepare food for everyone to eat. That is all you may do. Celebrate the festival of unleavened bread, because it was on this very day that I brought your divisions out of Egypt. Celebrate this day as a lasting ordinance for the generations to come. In the first month, you are to eat bread made without yeast, from the evening of the 14th day until the evening of the 21st day. For 7 days no yeast is to be found in your houses, and anyone, whether foreigner or native born, who eats anything with yeast in it must be cut off from the community of Israel. Eat nothing made with yeast. Wherever you live, you must eat unleavened bread.
Then Moses summoned all the elders of Israel and said to them,
Go at once and select the animals for your families and slaughter the Passover lamb. Take a bunch of hyssop, dip it into the blood in the basin, and put some of the blood on the top and on both sides of the doorframe. None of you shall go out of the door of your house until morning. When the Lord goes to the land to strike down the Egyptians, he will see the blood on the top and sides of the doorframe and will pass over that doorway, and he will not permit the destroyer to enter your houses and strike you down. Obey these instructions as a lasting ordinance for you and your descendants. When you enter the land that the Lord will give you as he promised, observe this ceremony. And when your children ask you, what does this ceremony mean to you? Then tell them, it is the Passover sacrifice to the Lord, who passed over the houses of the Israelites in Egypt and spared our homes when he struck down the Egyptians.
Then the people bowed down and worshipped. The Israelites did just what the Lord commanded Moses and Aaron. At midnight, the Lord struck down all the firstborn in Egypt, from the firstborn of Pharaoh who sat on the throne, to the firstborn of the prisoner who was in the dungeon, and the firstborn of all the livestock as well. Pharaoh and all his officials and all the Egyptians got up during the night, and there was loud wailing in Egypt, for there was not a house without someone dead. During the night, Pharaoh summoned Moses and Aaron and said,
Up! Leave my people, you and the Israelites, who worship the Lord as you have requested. Take your flocks and herds as you have said, and go. And also bless me.
The Egyptians urged the people to hurry and leave the country.
For otherwise, we will all die.
So the people took their dough before the yeast was added and carried it on their shoulders in kneading troughs wrapped in clothing. The Israelites did as Moses instructed and asked the Egyptians for articles of silver and gold and for clothing. The Lord had made the Egyptians favorably disposed toward the people, and they gave them what they asked for. So they plundered the Egyptians. The Israelites journeyed from Ramses to Succoth. There were about 600,000 men on foot, besides women and children. Many other people went up with them, and also large droves of livestock, both flocks and herds. With the dough the Israelites had brought from Egypt, they baked loaves of unleavened bread. The dough was without yeast because they had been driven out of Egypt and did not have time to prepare food for themselves. Now the length of time the Israelite people lived in Egypt was 430 years. At the end of the 430 years, to the very day, all the Lord's divisions left Egypt. Because the Lord kept vigil that night to bring them out of Egypt, on this night all the Israelites are to keep vigil to honor the Lord for the generations to come. The Lord said to Moses and Aaron,
These are the regulations for the Passover. No foreigner is to eat of it. Any slave you have bought may eat of it after you have circumcised him, but a temporary resident or a hired worker may not eat of it. It must be eaten inside one house. Take none of the meat outside the house. Do not break any of the bones. The whole community of Israel must celebrate it. A foreigner residing among you who wants to celebrate the Lord's Passover must have all the males in his household circumcised. Then he may take part like one born in the land. No uncircumcised male may eat of it. The same law applies both to the native born and to the foreigner residing among you.
All the Israelites did just what the Lord had commanded Moses and Aaron. And on that very day, the Lord brought the Israelites out of Egypt by their divisions.
Nightmares of a broken home. Mommy working 2 jobs, so I'm all alone. I'm in the mirror seeing life that I think I own, without a cent to buy a smile, and I need a loan. From my porch I can see the whole earth. A lying world telling me how much a soul's worth. My older cousin came through with something that looked like white dirt. I tell him my life hurt, that crying at night hurt. He saying it's all good, just praying the night first. I say my prayer's unemployed, he tell me he got work. Just feed on your own kind. And then he introduced greed to a small mind. Now I'm a grown man, work with my own hands, hand out the same pain. He threw away his life to play a dirty game. This judge telling me I did the same thing.
I wanna do the things that you do. I wanna say the things you say. I wanna go wherever you go. I follow you on this road, just lead the way. My mother said you can be trouble, but I don't care what people say. You inspire me, so all I can see is somebody that can lead. See, Mark's traumatized, even as an adult, he is haunted by memories from his youth. He can still hear his mama cry. He falls into a trance, and as a flashback from his childhood, waking up the sounds of his dad slap. His mama around, he jumps up out of bed, and Mark finds his mom on the ground. He screams, "Daddy, stop it!" Then he jumps in the way to protect his mother, but ends up getting punched in the face. He falls, and there next to him his mama lies. He looks up in fear, he can see the rage in his father's eyes, but then suddenly he snaps out of it and finds himself standing over his wife on the ground with kids huddled over her, looking up at him the same way he looked up at his dad. Now his kids see the same rage. His son consoles his wife as she weeps. Mark is doing what he's seen done. The cycle repeats. It's sad. I wanna do the things that you do. I wanna say the things you say. I wanna go wherever you go. I follow you on this road, just lead the way. My mother said you can be trouble, but I don't care what people say. You inspire me, so all I can see is somebody that can lead the way.
Baby girl got so much personality, she's so entertaining and funny. Cute as a button, sweeter than honey, honey got rhythm. Yeah, that girl could dance, the way she moving them hips, even grown-ups would glance at her. In high school, she used to like to make the boys chatter with the latest dances, romance and the fantasies is just coming true. You know it ain't nothing new, and now her daughter turn into when them cameras come out, and she like, girl, you know what to do. She cute as a button, sweeter than honey, taking after her mama who getting naked for money. Shake what your mama gave you, do what I taught you was funny, and everybody gon' laugh. Throwing Monopoly cash right at the face of a daughter. Yeah, that's how you bought her. You give them it all, they'll give you a quarter. And everybody watching her thinking this girl is caught up. She just dancing to the records we love. This how she brought up Leaf.
I wanna do the things that you do. I wanna say the things you say. I wanna go wherever you go. I follow you on this road, just lead the way. My mother said you can be trouble, but I don't care what people say. You inspire me, so all I can see is somebody that can lead the way. Then Christ said, "But whoever causes one of these little ones who believe in me to sin, it would be better for him to have a great millstone fastened around his neck and to be drowned in the depth of the sea. Woe to the world for temptations to sin, for it is necessary that temptations come, but woe to the one by whom the temptation comes." Wow. Parents, train up a child in the way he should go. Even when he is old, he will not depart from it. He will not depart from it. She will not depart from it. He will not depart from it.
My daddy was here every day of my life, the realest when he made my mama his wife. And if I told you about the blessings and the lessons that I had in my sight, homie, you would probably think I was white. Cause I ain't never known a home without a father figure. Was the only one who had a father in the picture. And I ain't never have to hustle for no minor figures. And I ain't never have to find a homie in the trigger. I chose that. He told me about the ever-loving God. I know that. When I was broke, he handed me a grip. Said, hold that. He told me I should leave the rock alone. I saw that. Always in trouble, then he pulled me out. Don't go back. No other man ever been close to me. My daddy showed me what a real man's supposed to be. And I know Jehovah's hands are steady holding me. But sometimes the apple does fall far from the tree, and I'm seeing it's real.
Ambassador, Molly, exist, baby. Somebody said it's a hard knock life for us. Well, I got a hard knock Christ to trust. Check it. I'm from the city, love the city, but I know it's pretty gritty. Pretty hard to see how God could be in charge, but I'm privy to the script. Like director's got me hip to this flick. He's equipped me and built me to endure. I'm a brick, he's the building and I'm in him and I'll stick. I'm a dip when he says quit, till then give me a mic like I'm Vic. So I'm going to war, even if I'm going to corner stores, cause it's raw, trouble doubles and it jumps on your ball. You can walk the block, see him sparking pot. In the barbershop, they talk a lot about how they're off the clock. Some are even off your top. They don't think about the wage, they ain't thinking about the cops, they ain't thinking about the grave. Hope the spirit helps them wake. Every man is a needer like a baker, cause every man's a sinner, every sinner needs a savior. And Jesus is the one, but some are numb cause they don't feel this realness. Still I stand to tell you what the deal is.
Trying to get my heart around it, cause I can't live my life without it. But the voices are loud and they get louder. I'm needing strength for the journey, need power to trust you right, to trust you right. I wanna trust you more, hey, I wanna trust you low.
Yeah. I know that God, man, had to do the same. I ain't special, I'm not greater than my teacher. He's the treasure, I vessel, and he did it 100, no flaw, no parallel. Did it on the water, no fall, no parasail. Showed us he can walk over trouble, no teeter, no tide of raging water, no sinking, no Peter. He's Jesus, he leaves us an example. Now follow, this is more than food for thought. This is truth, now swallow in the storm. When you feel it blowing, when you feel it's on, when it's dawn, and you're on the feet so you can feel the corns. When you look and you're jealous of the crook cause he's adorned in a chain that can put some school books in the arms of our kids. Remember Jesus lived in the same stuff. Favor with God him and he grew up in the manger. Even had no place to lay his head, but I tell you place your bets on him cause he showed that he can raise the dead.
Trying to wrap my mind around it, trying to get my heart around it, cause I can't live my life without it. But the voices are loud and they get louder. I'm needing strength for the journey, need power to trust you right, to trust you right. I wanna trust you more, hey, I wanna trust you low, hey.
It's easy to quibble, easy to cheat just a little, and justify moving your feet or beat double dribble. Easy to blame the government or other men, thugs in them. Sometimes defeat is even easier than trusting him. When the offer's on the table, nothing's off the table. The mind is often able to blind you from cause to make you see the sunny side of a garbage dump. Cause stupid is as stupid does, Forrest Gump. But I got good news that I offer the men. Cause of the cross you can rebound like balls from the rim. I'ma start with me, walk with me, let's change it up. Let's paint a different picture before we hang it up. Let's stand loyal to the groom like a best man. Or you can meet me at the book like Nets fans. Somebody asks what's the cue when you hear his voice say I'ma trust in you.
I'm trying to wrap my mind around it, trying to get my heart around it, yeah. Cause I can't live my life without it. But the voices are loud and they get louder. I'm needing strength for the journey, need power to trust you right.
That's why we
trust you right. I wanna trust you more, hey, I wanna trust you low, hey.
So much soul.
Well, me used to be like one night, you know that me been found out. Me never did one and me no smoke the ganja, yeah. Better pop it, giving the gap to fill the devil's scaffa. Me beat the devil like he was a piñata, cause the devil be coming to kill him full of 211. But Jesus sent me to 187 empty. So put your gun and me get them blasted. He in the ground, so now me kick it on the gas.
Coming straight out the SFC, the San Francisco County. All all of these demons, they can't see me. I be like a genie when I appeared and I disappeared. When I be reappeared, when I'm in your face with my Smith & Wesson. And all these demons don't be saying one thing, cause when I got my Glock, them demons be getting popped like a balloon. Kaboom, pang, ping, that's the sound of my nine. When I be creeping up on these demons from behind and scaring them, causing pain like ladies having a cesarean. Burying demons 6 feet deep, cause when they step to the bone, I'm like the SPCA, putting all these demons asleep. Creep with me as I grab my rope and strangle them, cause Luke 1019 gave me all the authority to handle them. Throw on my black ski mask, then I be sipping on my ninja suit. Got my nunchucks in my strap to my side, and I'm ready to shoot me. Got me Glock like ready to pop out demons anywhere, I don't care, as long as they ended up in a mortuary. Cause 21 years the devil's been trying to hold me back. Got guns in my head and beating in my apartment till my head was cracked. Laying on my bathroom full blood dripping out my ears. Still the victim scratches on my side, and I'm still alive. And until the day I die, I'ma keep praising and praising the name of Jehovah Rapha, the great El Shaddai. And no matter what the devil tries to do or say, I know I got victory through the one who rolls on the third day. So give me the gear, I'm pinning this cap and there ain't no stopping. A brother who's sick in the head like the bones, you best bring out the chalk and sketch the devil's body. Wi-Fi will bring out the yellow tape, brethren, cause I'm pulling 187. Oh yeah, you know what I'm saying, huh? Get the call. Well, I me used to be like, but now you know that me been found out. Me never be born and yo, me no smoke the ganja, yeah. Better my big man, I got to build the devil's capa. Me beat the devil like he was a piñata, cause the devil be coming to kill him, pull out to 11. But Jesus sent me to 187 MD. So boy, they got them, me get them blasted. He in the ground, so now me kick it on the gas. 87 es el número que yo siempre estoy gritando. En mis rodillas todos los días sé como yo estoy matando los demonios que todos los días me tratan de hacer caer con los vicios y drogas, pandillas, pero yo sigo fiel. Al demonio lo refuto, maldición lo saco fuera. Alabaré a Jesucristo hasta el día que me muera. Era un chavalito que no quería nada con Dios, hasta un día que me habló y yo escuchó su voz. Él me dio un ministerio para alcanzar la juventud y yo voy a terminar lo que el Señor empezó. Pero mucha gente dice en el Christian rap, yo no creo, pero creas o no creas, está alcanzando al pandillero. Yo lo he visto con mis propios ojos, ¿o qué pasa? Hago música para alcanzar toda mi raza. Mira, le doy gracias al Señor, mi Salvador, porque yo fui criado en una casa de pastor. Mi papá siempre me enseñó el camino verdadero, que es en Jesucristo, güey, no en el dinero. Miedo de morir, yo no tengo nada, porque vivir en Jesucristo, güey, la muerte es ganancia. El diablo me trata de asustar, pero yo lo asusto. Vengo con un ritmo de la calle que está sucio. Ya me voy porque ya se terminó mi voz, tengo tos. Sé que ya te digo adiós. Well, me used to be like, but now you know that me been found out. Me never be born and yo, me no smoke the ganja, yeah. Better papi, coming, I got to build the devil's capa. Me beat the devil like he was a piñata, cause the devil be coming to kill and pull out to 11. But Jesus sent me to 187 MD. So who you got? And me get them blasted. He in the ground, so now me kicked it on the gas. Coming back to the track in English with my big black hat on strap. Got my 9mm down a peeler. Kept by the devil who tried to hold me and my people down. So what you gotta say? Yeah, I'm a Christian, but don't associate me with the KKK. Cause two Christians ain't prejudiced. Two Christians be down on their knees, making the devil catch a nosebleed. And that's exactly what I intend to do. Forget the red or blue. It's all about preaching Christ in my Civic down the avenue. Cause too many people in the ghetto be lost. So you better grab your heat, cause the devil's always trying to creep. He stepped to me and found out I'm a straight up menace. Cause I knock more teeth about his mouth than your family dentist. Cause I don't play, this be the last day, so I got his kill his cap. Twisted back, so I guess on Judgment Day I'll have a murder. Well, me used to be lost, but now you know that me been found out. Me never demon and yo, me no smoke the ganja, yeah. Pero papi, give me the got to build the devil's capa. Me beat the devil like he was a piñata, cause the devil be coming to kill and pull out to 11. But Jesus sent me to 187 them demons. So boo, you got them, me get them blasted. He in the ground, so now me kick dirt on the gasket. Yeah, 95, 95.
Yeah. They said the East Coast was dead, but I beg to differ. I beat the odds, I'm no statistic, I could bet against you. Yeah, now I'm a threat to the environment. I came from the devil, want me dead or in retirement. Either or, pick your poison, he'll be happy if you front, I get upset and then relapse and go and grab the fifth. But I'm relentless, my pursuit to happiness is heaven. And I'm trying to take as many with me, I salute the brethren. Yeah, I got a calling like Verizon, homie. More than I can ask or think, my God will supersize it for me. I wrote it down, made it plain, got my vision straight. My life, I don't hide behind these bars, call it prison break. When I look back at my life, I really can't complain. Time flies, been a good 5, no Mary Jane. My name is Buck, I'm not an addict, got some clean time. Called to bring the light to where it's dark, but in the meantime,
I know you're with me, and I will not be afraid. I will not be afraid. Though the pestilence to try to harm me,
That's the right energy, right? Okay, listen. I'm in my pocket, I'm looking for change. I came to stir up the pot, but I ain't cooking them things. I see you block hugging till they start shooting, now the cops coming. Every time I see you, conversation like cops something. Anything I need, you got, it's all for sale. Detectives throwing numbers in the air, and y'all gon' tell. Yeah, that's the verdict, either dead or in jail. Only options that you left with, mama sending you bail. Ask me how I know, I say I know it cause I've been through it. Yahweh be the editor-in-chief, I just pencil it. Still double-edged, word cutting like I getting suited. When I say pupil, I mean focused, I'm his student. Money, drugs, and sex, got him cutting them checks. Now that's as real as it gets, to some I'm a threat. Like I said, it's double-edged, I'm still repping the set. Still gritty, real rap, no special effects.
I know you're with me, and I will not be afraid. Try to harm me. No, I won't be afraid. No, I won't be afraid. Cause we are threats to the enemy.
By any means, I move with weapons and authority. Perfection is maturity, the message is priority. Impressing the majority, the last thing on my mind, I guess my conduct disorderly. Too much correction, no protection, they ignoring me. They said if I be cool and I fit in, now that's conformity. Nah, what I look like, homie, fake and phony, not an option. What that look like, homie? Cause all I know is 100, this is real life. Spent some time working on my craft, but it's still Christ. Can't forget where I came from, it got me here. I'm standing on his word, they back and forth like a rocking chair. On and off like a light switch. Spent some time away from the game, but now I'm back on my mic fig. It's that grace in your face, raw, uncut. Blood work for the lost, redeeming what the worm took.
I know you're with me, and I will not be afraid. I will not be afraid. Though the pestilence to try to harm me, no, I won't be afraid. No, I won't be afraid. Cause we are threats to the enemy. Cause he's a threat to the enemy. Cause he's a threat to the enemy. Threat to the enemy. Yeah, yeah. Cause God's a threat to the enemy. Cause he's a threat to the enemy. Cause he's a threat to the enemy.
I know he's God in the flesh. He's God in the flesh. Amen. He's God in the flesh. Get to know him. God in the flesh. Fully God, fully man. God in the flesh. Perfect life and he knew no sin. God in the flesh. Crucified, then he rose. God in the flesh. The kind of God that you can get to know. Can God be known? God be known. We can both be wrong. We can't both be right. Can't both be right when the lights go on. And you on your throne, riding around and you doing your thing. And you in your zone, leaning on your own yin and yang. And you had that moment, asking questions. This atonement, Sunday last. Or is he God, the kind of God that they say he is? Say what? A personal God, forgiving God that they say he is. Say what? Ain't nothing I think, it's something I know. I was searching, did a father when it drew me close. Now I'm yelling, trying to tell him just how close he is. So the sunny took on flesh just so you can live. God in the flesh, fully God, fully man. God in the flesh, perfect life and he knew no sin. God in the flesh, crucified and he rose. God in the flesh, the kind of God that you need to know. God in the flesh, fully God, fully man. God in the flesh, perfect life and he knew no sin. God in the flesh, crucified and he rose. God in the flesh, the kind of God that you can get to know.
fully God, fully man. I know it can be hard to understand, but what you gotta know, he is all powerful. From the first day, he's gonna be there on the last day. If you wanna call that the last day, cause he'll still be here when it passed away. He knew you before you knew yourself. You love cause he loved you first. Jesus is that living well, so go ahead, obey your thirst, obey your thirst. He's God in the flesh, fully God, fully man. God in the flesh, perfect life and he knew no sin. God in the flesh, crucified and he rose. God in the flesh, the kind of God that you need to know.
Antes de la fiesta de la Pascua, sabiendo Jesús que su hora había llegado para que pasase de este mundo al Padre, como había amado a los suyos que estaban en el mundo, los amó hasta el fin. Y cuando cenaban, como el diablo ya había puesto en el corazón de Judas Iscariote, hijo de Simón, que le entregase, sabiendo Jesús que el Padre le había dado todas las cosas en las manos y que había salido de Dios y a Dios iba, se levantó de la cena y se quitó su manto y tomando una toalla se la ciñó. Luego puso agua en un lebrillo y comenzó a lavar los pies de los discípulos y a enjugarlos con la toalla con que estaba ceñido. Entonces vino a Simón Pedro, y Pedro le dijo: Señor, ¿tú me lavas los pies? Respondió Jesús y le dijo:
Lo que yo hago tú no lo comprendes ahora, mas lo entenderás después.
Pedro le dijo: No me lavarás los pies jamás. Jesús le respondió:
Si no te lavare, no tendrás parte conmigo.
Le dijo Simón Pedro: Señor, no solo mis pies, sino también las manos y la cabeza. Jesús le dijo:
El que está lavado no necesita sino lavarse los pies, pues está todo limpio. Y vosotros limpios estáis, aunque no todos.
Porque sabía quién le iba a entregar. Por eso dijo:
No estáis limpios todos.
Así que, después que les hubo lavado los pies, tomó su manto, volvió a la mesa y les dijo:
¿Sabéis lo que os he hecho? Vosotros me llamáis Maestro y Señor, y decís bien porque lo soy. Pues si yo, el Señor y el Maestro, he lavado vuestros pies, vosotros también debéis lavaros los pies los unos a los otros. Porque ejemplo os he dado, para que como yo os he hecho, vosotros también hagáis. De cierto os digo, el siervo no es mayor que su Señor, ni el enviado es mayor que el que le envió. Si sabéis estas cosas, bienaventurados seréis si las hiciereis. No hablo de todos vosotros, yo sé a quienes he elegido. Mas para que se cumpla la Escritura, el que come pan conmigo levantó contra mí su calcañar. Desde ahora os lo digo antes que suceda, para que cuando suceda creáis que yo soy. De cierto os digo, el que recibe al que yo enviare, me recibe a mí, y el que me recibe a mí, recibe al que me envió.
Jesús anuncia la traición de Judas.
Habiendo dicho Jesús esto, se conmovió en espíritu y declaró y dijo:
De cierto os digo, que uno de vosotros me va a entregar.
Entonces los discípulos se miraban unos a otros, dudando de quién hablaba. Y uno de sus discípulos, al cual Jesús amaba, estaba recostado al lado de Jesús. A este, pues, hizo señas Simón Pedro, para que preguntase quién era aquel de quien hablaba. Él entonces, recostado cerca del pecho de Jesús, le dijo: Señor, ¿quién es? Respondió Jesús:
A quien yo diere el pan mojado, aquel es.
Y mojando el pan, lo dio a Judas Iscariote, hijo de Simón. Y después del bocado, Satanás entró en él. Entonces Jesús le dijo:
Lo que vas a hacer, hazlo más pronto.
Pero ninguno de los que estaban a la mesa entendió por qué le dijo esto. Porque algunos pensaban, puesto que Judas tenía la bolsa, que Jesús le decía: compra lo que necesitamos para la fiesta, o que diese algo a los pobres. Cuando él, pues, hubo tomado el bocado, luego salió, y era ya de noche.
El nuevo mandamiento.
Entonces, cuando hubo salido, dijo Jesús:
Ahora es glorificado el Hijo del Hombre, y Dios es glorificado en él. Si Dios es glorificado en él, Dios también le glorificará en sí mismo, y enseguida le glorificará. Hijitos, aún estaré con vosotros un poco. Me buscaréis, pero como dije a los judíos, así os digo ahora a vosotros: a donde yo voy, vosotros no podéis ir. Un mandamiento nuevo os doy: que os améis unos a otros, como yo os he amado, que también os améis unos a otros. En esto conocerán todos que sois mis discípulos, si tuviereis amor los unos con los otros.
Jesús anuncia la negación de Pedro.
Le dijo Simón Pedro: Señor, ¿a dónde vas? Jesús le respondió:
A donde yo voy, no me puedes seguir ahora, mas me seguirás después.
Le dijo Pedro: Señor, ¿por qué no te puedo seguir ahora? Mi vida pondré por ti. Jesús le respondió:
¿Tu vida pondrás por mí? De cierto te digo, no cantará el gallo sin que me hayas negado 3 veces.
Am I the only one left? Yeah, 'cause I don't wanna end up dying all alone. No, I'm fighting for a world that's far too gone. When I looked into the sky, all I saw was drones. Am I the only one left? Am I the only one I am not conforming, I am not conforming, I am revolution. This is no performance, make building with stones thrown, poopings from my grenade. War against machines, so I don't expect no teammate. Couldn't fit with misfits, there's so many other that I came across as different. There's no way to love them in a world full of solutions. I became the problem, as we become a nuisance. When you ban all the revolvers, if you with me, you a fighter. Youngers with no guidance, drink that holy water as we throwing up lighters. We can be a torch as we light the world on fire.
History can't write us off, therefore reunite us. I might never see 100 years from now. Bottle all on one and tears and put them in the crowd. Leave it all behind, it ain't worth a thing. And this is what I wanna sing. Am I the only one left? Yeah, cause I don't wanna end up dying all alone. No, I'm fighting for a world that's far too gone. When I look into the sky, all the stars are drones. Am I the only one left? You see, I don't belong to the world, I just been given a barrel. I don't know what in the world, I have been so unaware, thinking I needed referrals. I'm closing my eyes, cover my pearls, ate from the lies, covered in syrup. I was advised to not start loving the vibe, I'm up in the sky. Whenever I cry, the feeling of being alone, give me a moment of high. I love her another to cover the strings of the puppet to think that they're alive. Why not? I stop, I thought, I think, I top my sink. It's cold, the cop in the mink, they dropping a quarter in my pocket with lint. I'm marking with ink, they ask who won't ever leave us. Homie, know it's Jesus. Care less for the thesis as we shred that into pieces. Don't need no one to hold me, that would only hold me back. Will never hold it against you if you never call me back, no. I might never see 100 years from now. Bottle all of one of tears and put them in the crowd. Leave it all behind, it ain't worth a thing. And this is what I wanna sing. And if you find yourself all alone, I'll be around. Yeah. And if you find yourself all alone, I'll be around. I'll be around.
Raised in these premises, the hood's my residence, and I'm the arch nemesis. My heart bleeds to yearn it. The sea cat's learning about you and the flame, and my soul just keeps burning. But 16 spit out, send me to head out. And some played abused, but this dude's about to step out. My heart's been broken, torn and built back up. My tears don't even fall anymore, cause I have my back up. The shoulders to the wall, been chained like a red nose. My mom's telling her son to never ever let those haters get the best of me. So I prayed up and wrestled with the angel of the Lord, just like Jacob. Fighting for my blessings. My faith's been tested, my trust has been invested. I changed my perspectives. Now I carry my cross, so help me with your guidance. To lay hands on killers like Paul and Ananias. My pain, my heart, my mind, my soul, my body, my gifts, my time, my all, my talent, my shine. Lord, take control. I'ma make it known, just make me whole. My sweat, my tears, my days, my years. This might be my life, my biz, my career. My faith, your grace, yeah, I need you there. Doubt I make it known, just make me whole. Yo, my body is a temple, there no hands erected. Graffiti on my forearms, my neck reads a message. My legs run the race and my face is like a flint show. My feet are stepping on snakes with size 10 timbers. My gifts I'm up above, so no man taught me. The road to make it here, just look at what it cost me. Family and friends and some that portray that, but fake it in the mug. I cut them off and never came back. Apologies in order, but check, I forgave them. And y'all know who you are, so there's no need for me to frame them. I rose with the talent that you gave to be famous, but chill, you keep the glory and I'll remain nameless. My shine reflects the God that I serve and I'm claiming. Like Nas, all I need is one mic and I'll be aiming to gather up the squad and possess the land of Canaan. With God going before us, so who can contain my pain, my heart, my mind, my soul, my body, my gifts, my time, my all, my talent, my shine. Lord, take control. I'ma make it known, just make me whole. My sweat, my tears, my days, my years. This might my life, my biz, my career. My faith, your grace, yeah, I need you there. No doubt I make it known, just make me whole. My sweat, my tears, my days, my years, my sons, my daughters, my folks, my peers. I pray for each one of you. May the Lord humble you and keep you safe and sound when them hard times trouble you. Lord, give us the strength to carry on a purpose, to walk the narrow path, cause this life would be worthless if Christ ain't living out, speaking through his servants. Who the same dudes that back then had stayed serving? Cracks by the bundle and weed by the ziplock. Now we flipping the word through beats for this hip hop. Tick tock, the clock still ticking, time's running out. Vets are still in the jacks with K's still dumbing out. A lesson for the wise, talk is cheap. I plead the fifth and my kicks still scuff the streets. I'm feeding the weak, so peep, I'm a sheep in wolves clothing. I'm deep with Christ in the middle, I'm east to west coast. My pain, my heart, my mind, my soul, my body, my gifts, my time, my all, my talent, my shine, Lord, take control. Cause I'ma make it known, just make me whole. My sweat, my tears, my days, my years. This my life, my biz, my career, my faith, your grace, yeah, I need you there. No doubt I make it known, just make me whole.
The Hood Reverand.
Tropicales de cuales son paraísos, con mares y playas bellas de cuales mi Cristo hizo y quiso que todo quede bajo dominio de los hombres, padeciendo del pecado, espirituales hechos pobres, pero sigue la hermosura de su creación tan grande. Ande en montañas altas, ande en arenas blancas, pero mi América Latina, qué bonita, con la gente amorosa y la cultura tan rica, música de salsa, samba, cumbia y la marimba, con el ritmo de montuno, clave, merengue, la misma, me imagino es lo que tocan todos ángeles, instrumentos, adorando y alabando todo el tiempo el Padre nuestro con la guitarra flamenco. Yo al diablo le pego un tiro porque toda honra y gloria dada a mi Cristo lindo. ¿Qué tú quieres que yo haga? Cuando él me dio el llamado de rapear con la palabra, alcanzar hombres malvados, pandilleros, callejeros, llevando esto hasta las calles y a la cárcel, criminales siendo salvo al detalle. Está la sangre derramada que me limpio del pecado, como cliente en bodega él pagó y fui comprado, liberado, bautizado, santificado, soy creado, nuevamente hecho nuevo, cosas viejas han pasado, aceptado en el amado. Mete mano el que quiera, ciudadano de ese cielo, heredero de esta tierra. Dale.
Mi tierra bonita, yo nunca te olvidaré, mi Padre precioso, en los cielos te veré. Mi tierra bonita, mi nueva Jerusalén, mi Cristo precioso, en ti siempre confiaré.
Dame las estrellas, sol y luna que creases, tú hablases la palabra, universo tú formases, porque el cielo es tu trono, la tierra un estrado de tu pies y a tu lado, Cristo glorificado, alabado y ensalzado, con Cristo estoy sentado en lugares celestiales, elevado y conectado, levantado es el nombre Jesucristo sobre todo, me sacó de las tinieblas, me limpió de todo lodo, a su modo él no mira condición, proposición de la sangre del cordero y con eso no hay cuestión, redimido soy cubrido con justicia que no es mía, ahora mira nueva vida, pero sigo en la corrida, salvavidas me tiraron cuando yo me estaba hundiendo y por eso yo predico buenas nuevas, evangelio, la anchura, longitud, profundidad y la altura, conociendo el amor de Cristo lleno de ternura, no con ojo ni oído, ni en la mente ha subido, sobrepasa entendimiento lo que ha hecho para sus hijos, en su espíritu yo veo, tierra nueva, cielo nuevo, galardones a los fieles, las coronas van al suelo, a los pies de mi Señor en su trono ilumina esa gloria, resplandor, el cordero, la lumbrera, si yo puedo explicar que Dios mismo va a morar, con su pelo descendiendo vi la santa ciudad, Nueva Jerusalén.
Mi tierra bonita, yo nunca te olvidaré, mi Padre precioso, en los cielos